The room is full. Please take your seats. Thank you so much. All right, let's begin then. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Sabah al-Khair. I'm Sarah Rissis. I'll be your host today, and it is my great pleasure to welcome you to the 4th Arab-British Economic Summit 2025, taking place at a historic moment because this year we celebrate the 50th anniversary of the Arab-British Chamber of Commerce. Under the theme Friendship Through Trade, we gather today to mark 5 decades of partnership, dialogue, and shared ambition between the Arab world and the United Kingdom. We also welcome over 800 distinguished participants, from senior officials and ministers to business leaders, entrepreneurs, and innovators across sectors. This summit is more than a conversation. It's a platform, a space to engage, exchange ideas, and most importantly, to connect with the people who can move your vision forward. Whether it's in the sessions you're going to see in a few seconds, or on the exhibition floor on the first floor, where the right partners are waiting to meet you. This is where deals begin and partnerships are built. Thank you, shukran, for being here to mark this important milestone with us. So let's make this a day of connection, inspiration, and progress. Let's begin. So, to officially open today's summit, please join me in welcoming to the stage Deputy CEO and Secretary General at the Arab-British Chamber of Commerce. Please welcome ABDESLAM EL-IDRISSI.
My Lords, Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 4th Arab-British Economic Summit, which this year is a poignant summit which celebrates our 50th anniversary and is underpinned by our decade-long motto, which is freedom, trade, I've lost it now, friendship through trade. This is a motto that we've lived with since our inception in 1976, and we're delighted to have it as our leading flag for today's event. Our theme, Friendship through Trade, reflects our shared commitment to fostering enormous growth, innovation, and mutual understanding. Throughout the day, and we'll explore emerging opportunities, address challenges, and forge new connections. Let us work together to strengthen our economic ties, drive innovation, build a brighter future. I wish you all a productive and enriched experience at Abes 25. And as our motto said, I want you today to find friends and to do business, and I think that is fundamentally important. Now, that's my small brief at the moment, but I've got a small video that tries to capture a bit of our history. So could we play the video, please? So much. It has been a long and diverse history, and I'm privy and very honored to have served 42 years of those 50 years at the Chamber. So I know quite a lot has happened. I've met a lot of interesting business people, and I'm absolutely honored to be here before you to do, yet again, support our amazing event, Abes 2025. Now, I would like now to invite my CEO, Secretary General, Mr. BANDAR REDA, to say a few words. Thank you.
Thank you, ABDESLAM. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning, everybody. It gives me a great pleasure to be here, standing in front of all of you today. I think today is one of our flagship moment, and I could see a lot of people are interested to be attending today, but we're honored to have all of them. And I especially would like to welcome all the delegations from the Arab world who managed to travel during a hard time traveling, I would say, period. But yet again, they managed to come, and yet again, they surprised us, showing the interest of commuting as well as meeting their counterpart in the UK. Again, this year is our 50th anniversary, and I think the Arab British Chamber of Commerce have gone through basically a great journey. And we're looking forward to reach a higher number, and hopefully next generation afterwards could carry on to the 100th anniversary of the Chamber. Again, I would like to welcome all of you here, Your Excellencies, Your Highnesses, for attending, and I look forward to hear our speakers and the sessions to start. Thank you again.
Right. Now, next person I'm very honored to invite to the stage is His Excellency Dr. Khaled Hanafi, Secretary General of the Union of Arab Chambers. Please.
Good morning, everybody. It gives me a great pleasure to be here today and to address everybody in this room. Special thanks for the Arab private sector again. The Arab private sector that represents 75% of the GDP of the Arab countries and contributes by the same percent almost in employment. So thanks for the private sector coming from the Arab countries to come here to participate and to show the interest of us in the Arab region to communicate and to collaborate with our counterpart in the UK. Thanks, of course, for the UK for hosting us. Thanks for the Arab British Chamber of Commerce, which is one of the successful chambers under the umbrella of the Union of Arab Chambers, under the umbrella of the League of Arab States. Actually, we are meeting today and we are, everybody, facing challenges. Challenges regarding climate. The climate challenge is great, but in addition to this climate challenge, we are facing geopolitical realignment that might affect everybody and everybody's business as well, which is serious this time. Also, we are facing at the same time a challenge regarding digitalization. This challenge in digitalization dictates some different models of handling the businesses. Accordingly, I believe that we have to consider moving from just a transactional way of doing the business in a linear trade model towards a transformative model. A transformative model that focuses more in innovation, sustainability, human capital. So we are, in our region, in the Arab countries, we believe that we have to change the model. The model of dealing with others, I'm talking about economic models, specifically with the UK. We are happy with the volume of trade that reaches around 72 billion sterling pounds, but this is not enough. The idea is not just looking at numbers, at figures. We are not just seeking a linear growth in the trade. This is the past. The future needs something different, needs different way of understanding, different way of trust, different way of mingling in the human capital between the two sides. We are here today to say that we need to reconsider our economic relationship, to revisit the model. We should not keep just focusing on targeting each other's market. This is the past. The future is different. And the last few weeks showed that we need to do something different. So if there is a message that I want to deliver here today for this conference, is that we have to move towards being more strategic allied. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency, Dr. Hanafi. It was a brilliant roundup, taking in all the opportunities and the challenges, but more importantly, which I picked up, is the necessity to have a paradigm shift in how we work with each other. Thank you so much for that brilliant intro. Now, may I invite Mr. Tim Reid, CEO of UK Export Finance, to the floor.
Thank you, everybody, and good morning, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. It's really great to be here at the 4th Arab-British Economic Summit 2025. I want to thank all of the partners and sponsors for their contribution in making this event what I can see is going to be a successful event. It's great to see a full room of people today. So I'm Tim Reid. I am the Chief Executive of UK Export Finance. And we are the UK government's export credit agency. We're actually the oldest export credit agency in the world, and that puts us in a unique position as a government department, but here to support exports from the UK. We work closely with other government departments, such as the Department for Business and Trade, His Majesty's Treasury, and the Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Office. We also work very closely with other export credit agencies around the world. Our mission is a very simple one: to advance prosperity by ensuring that no viable UK export fails for lack of finance or insurance, doing that sustainably and at no net cost to the taxpayer. Clearly, as we've heard already, there are lots of challenges in the world today. But forgive me, I'm going to focus principally on the opportunities. Real challenges, but real opportunities for us to do more together. This event marks 50 years since the establishment of the Arab-British Chamber of Commerce, and I'm honoured to have been asked to speak to you today. The trading relationships between the United Kingdom and the Arab world goes back much further than that. Over 400 years, from the important role the bustling ports in the Gulf played in promoting trade, to the vibrant crossroads of exchanges in the Mediterranean Sea between the British and North African merchants and traders. Fast forward 400 years, and the collaboration between our two regions has only grown and can continue to grow. The energy in this room is evidence of this. We're all here because we believe in strengthening this relationship even further. And that's what today is really about: collaboration between our regions to support growth. The potential for exporters from Arab nations to the UK and for UK suppliers to Arab nations is vast and versatile and can meet the needs of all of our economies. And UK Export Finance wants to do more business in the region. The latest figures from the IMF talks about significant growth in the Middle East and North Africa. That's great to see. Together, we can use the strategic nature of the economic connections between the UK and the Arab world to ensure that we promote growth in both regions. And UKEF can continue to play a significant role in solidifying these strategic connections. UKEF's impact across the region is considerable. We look at each project and each deal to make sure we're tailoring it to meet the needs of the countries. From water waste treatment to theme parks, from railway networks to fire trucks, we're there to support exports and to boost international trade. We've supported businesses across a wide range of sectors, including emergency services, healthcare, entertainment, infrastructure. And we will do deals that are worth billions, but we'll also support smaller projects that can add real value to communities across the region. And it's not just tangible export of goods and services. It's also about the intangible benefits. Yes, we can support goods and services, but we also exchange knowledge. The UK doesn't just export machines for localized manufacturing, but we also transfer our use of technology. In turn, UK suppliers gain insight and know-how from their Arab counterparts. Our relationship is stronger because of our collective mindset to share knowledge, to encourage curiosity and creativity to solve problems, and to resolve issues by leaning on one another for support. In short, export tools are strategically vital in building stronger UK-Arab relations. So this is the 4th year of this summit, a real testament to its success. And as we look to the future, I want us all to be thinking about what even stronger collaboration looks like. There are many examples where we can work together. Infrastructure, lots of big sporting events in the region where we can help bring UK expertise. Clean growth, renewable energy. We're keen to support projects in all of these areas. But what we want to do today is we want to hear from you, your ideas, your projects, where we can help and where you might benefit from the support of UK export finance. To conclude, I want to come back to what's already been said today. This is about friendship through trade. It's about promoting, encouraging, and facilitating bilateral trade. And that's what we're all about. We're here to support and facilitate bilateral trade across the UK and the Arab world. So to all of you who have joined us today, my message to you is simple. If you have major projects to complete, then speak with us, and we can discuss how British companies and the UK government support can help deliver those projects. Today's an exciting opportunity to connect, to converse, to collaborate with each other. And the benefits are twofold: for UK exports to grow in the region and for Arab companies to work with UK exporters. Thank you very much.
Thank you, team. That was a great overview of what UK export finance. But the reality, nobody can actually vouch for what export finance does, apart from people who are facing the cold front. I see their work at our trade facilitation department, where we have companies who find themselves in difficulty, cannot get the right funding, and export finance does a beautiful job in helping them get the finance credit to deliver their business. And I think you're doing an amiable and great job. Thank you so much for that. Next speaker is EBTESAM ALKAABI, Vice President of Sales at JEBEL Free Zone.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It's a privilege to be here alongside such distinguished voices. Thank you for the organizers for creating this important space for strengthening the dialogue and economic cooperation. We're we're meeting at a time when global trade is under immense pressure. Global trade lanes and supply chains are shifting and reshaping how economic growth and grow and compete. But for companies and countries who are willing to build bridges, there is real opportunity. Dubai has always believed in building those bridges, whether it's through infrastructure, policies, partnerships. It has positioned itself as a global hub for trade and innovation. That's why today, more than 460 UK companies operate from JAFZA, Dubai's flagship free zone. They've chosen our ecosystem to reach markets across the Middle East, Africa, and South Asia, a community for over 3.5 billion people. The UK and UAE is already enjoying a strong foundation of trade and investment. Today, that is evolving with a joint focus on trade resilience, clean energy, innovation, and talent development. The proposed free trade agreement between the UK and GCC is a key catalyst. By reducing barriers and simplifying cross-border trade, it promises to unlock new opportunities for both sides. Across the region, there is growing focus on infrastructure-led growth. Saudi Arabia is expanding its trade for infrastructure with new routes, industrial zones, and upgraded ports. At Jeddah Islamic Port, we recently unveiled the upgraded South Container Terminal, doubling its capacity to 4 million TEUs as part of an $800 million development program. Connected to the terminal is the upcoming Jeddah Logistics Park. That will be the kingdom's largest integrated facility, offering advanced warehouses, distribution, and freight forwarding services. Dubai has already established itself as a global logistics hub, with Jebel Ali Port ranked among the top 10 ports around the globe, and JAFZA recognized as the world's leading free zone. It offers multimodal connectivity, efficient transport shipment, and it's growing as a global manufacturing hub. Oman is also leveraging its location, expanding its port and logistics offering, and growing its role in global supply chain. Just last month, DP World signed an agreement to develop a Rawda Special Economic Zone in Oman to strengthen the supply chain, re-export activities, and leveraging the supply chain between the countries. Just across the region, there is a rapid adoption of digitalization and a strong push for green logistics, including a solar-powered warehouses and electric vehicles fleet as part of a broader sustainability initiatives. At JAFZA, we're already playing a role in this transformation, using learnings and wins from the last 40 years to boost the regional capabilities. Last year, we facilitated over £1.4 billion in UK-UAE trade, making a 10 year-on-year increase despite global headwinds. This growth is powered by the integrated trade economy ecosystem that combines port, free zones, logistic corridors, and digital platforms, working together to give businesses the speed, scale, and connectivity they need. These are the foundations that have helped JAFZA attract over $30 billion in foreign direct investment in the last 2 decades, and they are the same foundations we're investing in our future. The UK and Jebel Ali also share a special connection. In 1979, Jebel Ali, the largest in the Middle East, was inaugurated by Her late Majesty, Queen Elizabeth II, and the late Sheikh Rashid bin Saeed Al Maktoum. It was a powerful symbol of a shared vision for a global trade and continues to drive the partnership today. That legacy lives on through DP World Global Platform, which links our assets in Dubai with the key UK infrastructure like London Gateway. This end-to-end network enables smoother trade flows, stronger supply chain resilience, and more agile operations for businesses on both sides. So whether it's a startup looking for expansion or a global manufacturer exploring high-growth markets, Dubai and JAFZA are ready to support their growth. Thank you, and I look forward to our conversation today.
Thank you, EBTESAM, for that extraordinary, great presentation on what is one of the largest ports in the region that is a hub for the rest of the world. But what I did like, and I noted, is your support. That I always heard people say, there's so many free zones, in Oman, in there, and you're in competition with each other. But the reality, what you proved today, you're not. You complement each other. And that's why you're doing a great job in Oman, and I'm sure in many other countries, and well done for that. Now, least but not least, I have to call on His Excellency ZAHER Al-Qahtani, Secretary General of the Jordan Ministry of Investments. Please come to the floor.
Good morning. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, it's a pleasure and honor to be part of the opening session of the 4th Arab-British Summit, this important summit. And I would like to take this opportunity to thank the Arab-British Chamber of Commerce and our partners in the United Kingdom for organizing today's event. Let me start with what's on everyone's mind, the region. Despite being part of a region that has experienced political challenges, Jordan has consistently maintained a business-friendly environment where foreign and local investment continue to grow and thrive. Yes, it's complex, but Jordan has always stayed stable, secure, and reliable. That is not luck, it's the result of deliberate choices, mainly in political stability, which we enjoy, financial stability. We have one of the most stable banking systems in the MENA region and beyond. Our currency pegged to the US dollar, which helps a lot. Also, we have a government focus on investment reform and long-term modernization. A competitive business operating environment and the skilled workforce. For that, Jordan has established itself in the region as a strong and resilient partner. Ladies and gentlemen, due to its developed infrastructure and competitive business operating environment, and through more than 50 free trade agreements, Jordan provides investors with access to around $50 trillion economies with a base of 1.4 billion consumers with high purchasing power, mainly in the US, Europe, UK, Canada, Singapore, and the Arab countries. Jordan's strategic location and political stability, enforced by 20 advanced industrial and economic zones, and the dynamic youthful workforce, create a compelling foundation for investment in various sectors, including the focus of this event, ICT and clean energy. It's good to mention that we have the highest number of engineers per capita in the world. We are ranked 11th globally in digital skill, and we graduate over 74,000 students per year, mainly in ICT, engineering, and healthcare. To assure the success of foreign and local investors' journey in the kingdom, Jordan has been actively modernizing its investment environment to meet the ambitions of a fast-changing global economy. At the heart of this effort lies our Economic Modernization Vision 2033, a 10-year strategy designed to double our GDP and generate a target of 1 million jobs. Ladies and gentlemen, Jordan also enforcing sector-specific incentives, particularly in high-value sectors including manufacturing, energy, tourism, ICT, and healthcare. Our focus is not only to attract capital, but to create value and share prosperity. We are proud to report that these reforms are yielding results. Foreign direct investment has reached an average of US $1.2 billion, despite the turbulence our region is facing. Our exports are rising as well. 13.3 billion in 2024, and investor satisfaction has markedly improved. Dear friends, ladies and gentlemen, Jordan has emerged as a regional leader in renewable energy. The country is now moving into its next phase, focusing on smart grid development, battery and pump storage, and hybrid energy solutions for industrial and remote area. The government is also pursuing green hydrogen development. Ladies and gentlemen, as we gather under the theme of friendship through trade, I want to emphasize Jordan's strong commitment to deepening our bilateral and regional relationships with the United Kingdom and the Arab countries. We are actively pursuing closer trade and investment and regulatory cooperation. We continue to build on our bilateral partnership agreements and our expanding cooperation in renewable energies, education, pharmaceutical, logistics, and other sectors, with Britain and with the Arab world. So British companies and our friends and brothers in the Arab world, we consider them like value partners, not only investors. And we welcome more of them to explore Jordan as a base for regional operation. Regionally, Jordan is advancing integration with our neighbors in the Levant and the Gulf, and through strategic agreements, shared infrastructure projects. We aim to strengthen value chains and unlock regional economic growth. We also see tremendous potential in cross-border and digital trade, sustainable tourism, e-commerce, and green finance. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, let me close with a message to all partners. Jordan offers the stability, talent, and geographic connectivity needed to serve as a hub linking Europe, the Gulf, and the North Africa. Jordan is your resilience partner. Let's turn conversations into partnership and partnership into results. I thank you. And I appreciate having 2 minutes to see Invest Jordan videos. Thank you so much.
يا هلا فيك بالأردن.
Jordan, where we take good care of business and even better care of people.
يا مرحبا. خليها علينا.
Our location gives you access to over 140 markets through free trade agreements linking Europe, the Gulf, and beyond. We're leading the region's clean energy shift with 29% of electricity from renewables and the first decarbonized port in the Middle East now underway. Our digital economy is booming. In 2024, digital payments hit $40 billion, supported by a $200 million tech and jobs program. Jordan moves fast, with 2,700 kilometers of highways and an award-winning airport connecting 3 continents. Manufacturing here is smart and cost-effective. 0% customs and sales tax on fixed assets, and a top 10 globally ranked workforce. Creativity thrives in Jordan, from Oscar-winning films and groundbreaking animation to a fast-growing gaming scene.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Amman.
In 2024, more than 6 million visitors experienced Jordan's legendary hospitality, wandering through ancient ruins, pausing at sacred sites, standing in awe of Petra, and finding rest in healing landscapes. We're MENA's fourth largest startup funding hub, with a currency pegged to the US dollar and the world's second most stable banking system. At the heart of it all, our people, young, driven, and ready to lead. With 70% under the age of 34 and more engineers per capita than anywhere else in the region, this is where ambition finds talent and where vision finds a home. Jordan, built for business, powered by people.
Your Excellency, thank you so much for that excellent presentation, which gave us a good insight into the strength of Jordan, not only what it achieves, but in its people. And I think the video actually states that very clearly. It's your people and your leadership that makes you the greatest person in the regions. So well done, and I invite everybody to visit Jordan very soon. Now, my role has been completed. Now I'd like to invite our hostess, Sarah, you'd like to take the floor and start the panels. Thank you very much.